Hey guys, 2 Legit City here. Today in the game of Oxygen Included, we're going to be going over the new major patch called the Whatta update. This is one of the major quarterly updates, adding in new content in a similar fashion to the other ones, with the previous updates being the Sweet Dreams and Hot Shots update, making this the third installment of who knows how many more. As expected, we're getting a new story trait, more cosmetics, new buildings, and everyone's favorite, bug fixes. We're going to be going over all the new content that's being added in, but first, let's go over the minor changes. Comets have been reclassified as meters and can now be destroyed via the sandbox destroy tool. Fixed issue with drywall edges not visually lining up when rotated. Trailblazers and rover landers now only require one tile to land down from 3 wide. Fixed various visual bugs that incorrectly show a dupe with or without a Atmos suit equipped. Reductions in memory usage with animations and loading, and other various bug and crash fixes. Firstly, I want to point out that Clay has released a new crate for free on the rewards page. Make sure you grab that if you haven't already. Additionally, Clay has made progress on their new skin system, seemingly based off of the Don't Starve Together module. You will now be rewarded with blueprints whenever you cross a playtime threshold. There is currently no known details about the exact amount of time for the blueprints, but they have added in an in-game icon that will light up blue each time you cross said playtime threshold, or if a new crate is made available to be redeemed on the Clay rewards page, making it easier to not miss out on any free goodies. Unfortunately, there is no progression bar for the blueprints, and they're not going to retroactively reward you for your time already spent playing Oxygen Not Included before this patch. Now, the content of the update is almost entirely revolved around the theme of Meteors, with a lot of changes and additions in that category. The only non-Meteor related addition this time around is the story trait, which we'll go over last. First, we have a new duplicate trait, Rock Fan. This trait gives the duplicant +3 to all attributes when a meteor shower is occurring. Next, Clay has added in a meteor frequency slider in the settings that you could adjust before you start a new colony. There are 5 settings for you to choose from, and starting from the lowest to highest, we have clear skies, then spring showers, then the default setting. After that, we have cosmic storms, and lastly, doomsday. This only changes the frequency of meteor showers that already exist on the certain planetoids, and do not add meteor showers on planetoids that don't already have the mechanic. I think a lot of players are going to love this addition, since it allows both spectrum to adjust the meteor frequency to their liking. Unfortunately, the following changes and additions are only in the Spaced Out DLC. I'll leave an icon in the bottom left corner for this segment. Not only did Clay add a slider to the meteors, but they also doubled the variety of meteor types and showers. New meteor types include ice, snow, slime, algae, phosphorite, bleachstone oxalite, and uranium, which will also make up the new type of meteor showers. Although this means that we have a more variety of resources from the sky, it also means more potential headaches, as some of the new meteor types leaves behind diggable tiles that block vision and light, and doesn't fall down like Regulus. Also, I'm not sure if it's intended, but some of the new meteors also don't deal damage to tiles as they collide. Next, Clay has added in more locations for meteor showers to occur. These meteor showers are going to be less frequent and not as intense as the base game meteors. Locations include the classic starter asteroid has ice, copper, and oxalite, with one nearby asteroid to have gold and iron meteors. Spaced Out Start doesn't have any meteors added, but a nearby asteroid that doesn't have the teleporter will have oxalite meteors, while the asteroid with the teleporter will have copper, ice, and slime meteors. Regulus asteroid has had ice and iron meteors added along with the mix to Regulus. The radioactive ocean now has uranium meteors, metallic swamp to have slime and gold meteors, Desolence to have ice meteors, and the frozen forest to have oxalite meteors. Although it's somewhat of a catalog, you don't have to memorize this, as the next edition makes it easier to remember. We now have a meteor shower detail box for each asteroid when looking on the star map. This will list the potential meteor showers that can occur on that specific planetoid, and this information will be made available as soon as you can view the asteroid details. Along with that, meteor showers are now visible on the star map as a moving entity. These showers spawn outside of the star map and move in, but the details of the meteor shower will differ depending on the type of fog that it's in. While in a full fog tile, you will not be able to see the incoming meteor showers on the star map. On a light fog tile, you can see the incoming unidentified objects, and it's going to have a different icon. If it's on a scan tile, you could click on the unidentified object and it will show in a green route the pathing that it's going to take. Once it's within range and you could scan it, you could then see the estimated amount of time that it needs to reach its destination and to see the type of meteor that it is. Honestly, everything about this is great. This might have been the meteor change we've all been waiting for. Now for the new buildings, the Blast Shot Maker and Meteor Blaster. These two buildings work together to become the new option for Meteor defense. The Blast Shot Maker makes the ammunition for the Meteor Blaster to use and shoot down meteors that come within range. The ammunition is made 5 at a time from 50 kilograms of petroleum and 25 kilograms of either refined aluminum, cobalt, iron, or copper. Although there is a liquid intake on the Blast Shot Maker building, the petroleum can also be delivered via dupes as an alternative. The building requires 960 watts and generates carbon dioxide as a byproduct at a rate of 12.5 grams per second when in use. Each set of ammo requires duplicate operation to be made, and also requires that the duplicate has a new pyrotechnics skill. This is a new skill introduced with the update that allows the use of the Blast Shot Maker building and is located behind plumbing in the skill tree. Once the ammo is created, it could either be delivered via dupes or via conveyor rails to the Meteor Blaster. The Meteor Blaster is something like an automatic turret that shoots down meteors that come within its range. When clicking or placing the blaster, the coverage range will be visualized, showing a blue outline that happens to be a 33 by 33 box. It requires 240 watts of power to run and constantly draws power. Since it's automated, duplicate operation is not required, but it does require ammo to function. There's also a vertical bar on the side of the building that shows how much ammo remains, and the building could hold a total of 30 blast shots. Although the blast shot completely destroys the meteors and its resources, the blast shot itself will drop 2.5 kilograms of refined metal it's made from as a debris with each shot. The building also generates heat on itself, so you're going to have to think about cooling this building if you have this in a space vacuum. This new building is pretty cool in my opinion, as it introduces a new option for meteor defense, and I think it was well timed, as it works well with the new meteor changes in this patch. Now for the new story trait, the Ancient Specimen. This story trait starts the moment you find a fossil excavation site. It doesn't matter which site you find, as the moment you find one and start the story trait, the other fossil sites will be revealed to you on your map. Each site is made up of two types of fossils, a main fossil and fossil fragments. Both fossil types can be excavated by simply clicking on the button, but requires the Masterwork skill, which is the third and final tier of the decorating skill tree. Excavating a fossil will net you the fossil resource equal to the mass of the fragment excavated. Only the main fossil listed on the story trait needs to be excavated in order to fulfill the objective, and once you excavate all the main fossils, the story trait is complete. You're going to be rewarded with a critter collar that can be displayed as a decor item on a pedestal, and also unlocks a bottomless excavation site, which just converts 1 kilogram of diamond into 100 kilograms of fossil. This actually creates a process loop where you could crush fossil into lime and sedimentary rock, feed the rock to the hatchet for coal, which could be then pressed into diamond, starting the loop over. However, this will only be possible in the Spaced Out DLC. Otherwise, it guarantees a certain amount of lime on the planetoid if we happen to find a fossil site. But I think the reward's a little bit lacking in my opinion. And there you have it. That was the Whatta Blast update. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys.